George G. Welcome to George G's Room of Rock. How's everyone doing out there today and this weekend? If it's the weekend when you're watching this, that is. Hope everyone's doing well. It's nice and hot again here in the Northeast. It's, like I said, summertime. It's supposed to be hot. A little too hot, but you know, that's what it is. Anyway. So today we're up to 1993 and my 15 favorite albums of that year. So, and I got, again, my 3 honorable mentions. So, we'll get right to it here, so it's not too long here. Might be surprised some of the picks I did. 1993 not the greatest music year for some of the music, and I pick albums that are just, you know, not just to pick an album I actually like, and you know, so it's not like a, if I have a 1993 album, it's just not maybe resonate with me as much. But anyway, so I got 3 honorable mentions, and first one is Accept, Objection Overruled. It's got some good stuff on it, not a bad album. So that's one honorable mention. The other one is, maybe you're surprised it's on here, but it's not a bad. I got some good songs on it. It's just gonna put in here because, like I said, slim pickings this year. But it's Scorpions Face the Heat. Not the greatest album, but it's okay. It's got some good stuff. I guess I don't mention because it's not bad. And this sort of kind of surprised on here, but I do like the album. It's just I mention is Heart, Desire Walks On. Always like Heart. So there's my honorable mentions. And let's get into the list here. So again, some different ones, maybe some of them. Number 15 is this 4th album from Poison, Native Tongue, with Richie Kotzen on guitar after Cecil DeVille. They kicked him out or whatever happened with that. It's not a bad album. It's got some good stuff on this one, so it's on the list here. Scream, Stand is a really good song. Stay Alive, Until You Suffer, Some Fire and Ice is very good. And Strike Up the Band. Good songs on here. It's just a little more mature for them. It's not as, I guess, party-ish for this one. They look a little more, what do you call it? Serious. So, yeah, that's my number 15 is Poison. Number 14, another one that I don't think people get the chance because after, you know, the grunge thing came in, it just kind of everything kind of died off. But it's Winger with Pull. Very underrated album. A little heavier too than their last couple. Their first 2 anyway. But this one's got Blind Revolution Mad, Down Incognito, Spell I'm Under, In My Veins, The Lucky One, In for the Kill. It's a good one. If you ever never listened to this one, give it a shot. It's really good. Different logo too. Good album too. Really good. That is number 14. Number 13 is a good one. And it is Lenny Kravitz. Are You Gonna Go My Way? I like Lenny Kravitz. I have a bunch of his albums, not like the later ones, but a lot of early ones. And this one's got a lot of good stuff, a lot of little funk, little bluesy stuff, and you know, it's just the way his style is. But the title track is great. Believe in You, Come On and Love Me, Just Be a Woman, Sugar. It's got some good songs on it. It's a good album. I always like Lenny Kravitz. I'm a very talented guy. So that's why it's on my list at number 13. Number 12 is the second in this series after not in this series, but in I guess continuation of the first album of this series, of if you want to call it that. That's Meatloaf's Bad Out of Hell 2, which came out many years after the first one. But I actually like this one too. Again, Jim Steinman wrote a lot of the songs. But rest in peace to both him and Meatloaf. But this one's got some good stuff. I'd Do Anything for Love is the big single. Life's a Lemon, I Want My Money Back is a good one. Out of the Frying Pan into the Fire, always like that one. Wasted Youth into Everything Louder Than Everything Else is awesome. Good Girls Go to Heaven and Bad Girls Go Everywhere. Great song, good album, good artwork too. So I kind of like this one. Actually, I like it, so it's on the list there. It's Bat Out of Hell 2. Number 11 on the list is from this Thrash band. To make sure I got it right. Yep. And that is the last album, at least for now. It's from Coroner. That's Grin. A little bit different from their first 3. A little not as thrashy. A little more industrial-ish in a way, but nonetheless brilliant. You know, The Lethargic Age, Internal Conflict, Serpent Moves, Paralyzed, Mesmerized. Really good stuff. Really good album. So Grin by Coroner. That's my number 11. Number 10 is, to me, the last good album this band put out, and I do like the album a lot, and that is Aerosmith, Get a Grip. Like I said, Eat the Rich is a great song. Get a Grip is a great song. Fever's good. Living on the Edge is a great song. Flesh, I like. Walk on Down, which Joe Perry sings, is very good. Shut Up and Dance. I could do without crying and crazy, but I like Amazing and Boogeyman. Good stuff though. Good album from Aerosmith. The last of their great albums, in my opinion, are good albums. That's my opinion. My number 9 is this one that is almost their Sabbath-like album for the band, but it's a really good one. I like it. Overkill, I Hear Black. Another good one. It's got a lot of good stuff on this one too. Like I said, Just Like You, I Hear Black, the title track is great. Feed My Head, Spiritual Void, Ghost Dance. A lot of good stuff on this one. So it's a little bit different, like a little slower, a little heavier for Overkill, but in a good way. So yeah, that is my number 9. My number 8 is this one is a big album for the band too, and it's really good. I'm not a huge fan of the band, but I respect the band immensely. They're a great band, do a lot of stuff. I only have a few things by them, but it's Tool with what the hell is it? Undertow. I always forget the name of it. It's a great. Every song on this is just a great song. Intolerance, Prison Sex, Sober, Bottom, Swamp Song, Undertow. Great stuff. Tool. Very different band, but a classic in the genre too. So really good. That is my number 7. No, my number 8. I'm sorry, my number 7 is coming up, and that is this death metal album here, but it's kind of more like death rock if you want to call it that. That's Entombed, Wolverine Blues, Eve Master, Rotten Soil, the title track Wolverine Blues. I love that one. This is the album that got me into the band. Demon, Full of Hell, Hollow Man, Evans Die. Great album. Love this one. That's why it's my number 7. Number 6 is this debut of this singer for this band who sang in another band. But I love this album. I'm not really a big fan of a lot of the stuff that he did. I like songs here and there. This album is a great one. That's Anthrax, Sound of White Noise. Powder's Field, Only. This is Room for One More. 1,000 Points of Hate. This is Not an Exit. Great songs on this. This is the last one with Dan Spitz too on an album. So, and the first one with John Bush, of course. If I didn't mention that. Great album, really good one. So that is my number 6. Number 5, which may be surprising to Sonder. I like this album a whole lot, and I think it's a really good one by this artist who people make fun of a lot. It's kind of like David Lee Roth. They make fun of him and this guy, but the album is really good. And it's Vince Neil's Exposed. It's really what it sounds like a Motley Crue type album. It's really good. I mean, I like it a lot. You may not like it. You may think, oh, what you're nuts putting this on here, but it's my list. Look at Her Eyes. This has Steve Stevens on guitar, which makes it really good. Look at Her Eyes, Sister of Pain, Fine Fine Wine, The Edge is so good. Do a cover of The Sweet, Set Me Free. You're Invited But Your Friend Can't Come is actually a single, which is in a movie. I forgot the movie though. It's good. It's a really good album. You didn't listen to it either, and you think, oh, Vince can't sing. Well, this is back in the '93, so he can sing then. He never sang great, but it kind of works. But it's a great album. Anyway, that's my number 5. And number 4 is this one, which is like the comeback to heavier stuff for this band, and it's Rush Counterparts. This is such a good album. This was another one of my first ones I got by the band. Animate is so good. Stick It Out is really heavy. Great guitar riff from Alf Slayson in this one. I love Nobody's Hero, Between the Sun and Moon, Cold Fire. Really good stuff from Rush. Really good return to form for being heavier. Love it. Good stuff. That is my number 4. Number 3 is this really good album too. From and this one has the great Alien Rock on this one for Death. Individual Thought Patterns. Oh Rector, Imagination in Human Form is freaking great. Nothing is Everything, Mentally Blind, and this title track, Out of Touch, The Philosopher. I mean, this is chock full of great freaking songs on here. So yeah, that is my number 3. Number 2, this might be surprised, but this is another one that it's a little different. It's got a famous guitar player and a guy who's and the singer did so many albums after this. He just really did a lot of things, but it's Vi with Sex and Religion. That's my number 2. It's so different, but it's so well put together. It's just got Terry Bozzio on drums with this one too, and of course David Townsend, the singer. Great stuff. Here and Now, In My Dreams with You, Still My Bleeding Heart, Sex and Religion, Dirty Black Hole. Such great. Survive, I love. Pig is like very strange, but really good. Deep Down to the Pain. Excellent stuff. This is a really, really underrated album. I think it's one of his best. Steve Vai's one of the best ones here. And here's his back cover. Really good stuff, though. If you haven't heard this one, listen to it. And my number one is, unfortunately, the last album with this guitar player before he tragically passed away. And that is Sabotage, Edge of Thorns. I mean, the title track is a great song. He took Hearts of Stone. Lights Out. I love Lights Out. Love that heavy song. Sragagi's Tomb. Follow Me, some really good stuff on this. Damien, Miles Away, Sleep. Great album. Sorry it's a swan song for Chris Oliva, but it's a great album. So that is my list for 1993. There wasn't a whole lot on here that I left off. There wasn't too much on this for 93. Some of the years at the 90s were a little bit, you know, the weird times for rock and metal, but that's my list. So anyway, hope you guys like it, and tell me what you would put down below for 1993 in the comments. Maybe I like hearing from you, and it's always great. So that's it. So if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and keep rockin' metal alive. We'll see you next time.